Welcome back to At the Mic with Michael Schumacher, brought to you by JR's Oasis. It's more than a fuel station, more than a convenience store. It is your one-stop travel shop on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermillion, and Yankton. Well, we have a Tanager talk on the line. We're talking with Vermillion athlete, but baseball right now, Nolan Nygren. Nolan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Well, I am better than I deserve. I appreciate you taking some time to talk with me today. And, let's just start off, learn a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your family, your hobbies, interests, and we'll just kind of go from there.
I'm a junior at Vermillion High School, soon to be senior, thankfully. School year's almost over, which is great, but I have a younger brother who's a freshman who plays baseball and football just like I do, and then a younger sister who is in third grade, I think, and she's playing softball, gymnastics, basketball, the things, I think. And then my parents, my dad, Marty, works at Ace Hardware. He's a general manager, and my mom's a nurse at the Vermillion Medical Clinic. Some of my interests are hanging out with friends, playing video games. That's about it.
All right, what's your go-to video game?
Baseball and football, obviously. What?
What's your go-to video game?
Right now, MLB The Show, just because it's only like 1 or 2 months old. But
nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then Madden sometimes.
And Madden, all right, excellent. So obviously you play a lot of sports and baseball, football. Like we said, if somebody said you had to pick one or the other, baseball or football, which one would it be?
Baseball.
Really? Okay. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about that. During the baseball season, you play all over. I mean, do you have a favorite position or a favorite specialty?
I have the most fun probably when I'm pitching, I'd say. Like, I don't know, it's just the mentality. I think that I like that the best, but I like playing shortstop, catching. I don't really have to catch much this year because we got Emerson Jarko, but yeah, catching's fun, and then it's all fun.
All right, and so what do you think is your strongest attribute as a baseball player?
Just my versatility, probably, because I can play anywhere. I have the past couple of years. That's kind of how I worked my way into the lineup, I think, just being able to play everywhere. And then this year, I think, even as a junior, I'm still playing 3 positions.
All right. And it feels like you're pitching a little bit more this year, or is that just me on the outside looking in?
No, I think this year I'll have like 5, 6 starts, something like that in the regular season. And last year I think I had like 3 or 4. So more start. I think I pitched about the same amount of like times last year. It's just a lot more innings this year.
Okay, maybe that's it. And you've had some good success pitching. Do you feel like that part of your game has really developed?
Yeah, I think it's just the confidence, especially just confidence in my defense, more or less. I think the other night against Parkston, I went complete game, 7 innings, but I had 3 strikeouts the whole game, and then I gave up 1 earned run and like 2 hits. So the defense made a lot of plays, which helps out a lot.
Well, and in this day and age, obviously, what you hear about are so many strikeouts per 9 innings and this and that, and that's great. But it does show that you don't have to do nothing but strike out. You can be effective, especially if you have a good defense behind you. And so that kind of confidence in yourself and your teammates, how has that kind of freed you up as a pitcher?
I just think it allows me to, like, if I get deep into a count, like a 3-0 or like a 3-1, 3-2, that sort of thing, I can have the confidence to throw a fastball or any pitch right down the middle or in the zone, and just the confidence of, like, they're not going to put a good swing on it, and then my defense is going to make the play. Just let the ball go in play. That way I'm not wasting more pitches and can manage pitches more effectively.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about the season at hand, but here in a little bit. But you also mentioned you're a football player and kind of all around on the football field as well. Kind of feels like that's your thing, is kind of being that Swiss Army knife out there. Is that something that you take pride in?
I mean, I don't really think about it in the moment, but like, it's just fun to be out there on the field. So anyway, I'd rather be out on the field than sitting on the bench. So any way to get out there, I'm all for it.
All right. Well, excellent. Well, we're going to talk more baseball on the other side, but you're willing to answer a few icebreaker questions?
Absolutely.
All right. First one is, you are on a 12-hour flight. You can pick any either fictional character or celebrity to sit next to. Who do you want?
Oh boy. Maybe like Adam Sandler. I feel like he's got a lot of good stories, and he seems like a really funny guy. I mean, he's like my favorite actor, I think.
Okay.
So,
and
he seems like he'd be really fun to talk to.
well, I think so too, and it feels like he would talk to you. It feels like
Absolutely.
he's not. I always think with that question, it's kind of one of those. Yeah, there's maybe sitting next to you, but there's no guarantee they're going to talk to you. It feels like he would. It feels like he's humble enough that he doesn't care.
And there's so many things that he's done that you'd never run out of things to talk about.
Oh yeah, so many experiences, and it feels like he's been clean enough his entire life that he's going to remember them all too.
Absolutely.
All right, now, when you're eating food, sweet, salty, or sour, what's your preference?
Sweet. I don't really like sour stuff, and then salty can get to a point where like you're dehydrated, maybe. So probably sweet.
All right, what's your go-to sweet treat?
I like pink Starburst. Those are good. Or any Airheads.
Oh, those are good too. All right. And let me ask you, are you a morning person, an afternoon person, or an evening person?
Afternoon, probably. I get tired pretty early in the night, and then I don't like waking up in the morning.
Okay. Hey, I can understand that. All right. Now, if you could travel back to any point in the Earth's history and be guaranteed safe return one time, to when are you traveling and why?
Probably go see some dinosaurs. I think that'd be fun. Maybe be like the only person on Earth when I come back that has ever seen dinosaurs. So tell my friends about them, maybe.
I like that. Okay. Now, if money were no object, but you could only buy one thing, what would it be?
Maybe the Dallas Cowboys, just because not a huge fan of Jerry Jones.
See, I like that answer. Plus, you'd also have a source of income.
There you go.
So you have the money, so then you can do whatever you want with that money too. Because especially with the Cowboys, I mean, they make money. Even when they stink, they make money. So that's awesome. But yeah, Jerry Jones. I mean, do you feel like maybe when people get to be billionaires that they just think they can't do anything wrong, and that's why some of them are such horrible owners?
He's a great owner, I think. I mean, he's took the Cowboys from like $500 million or whatever he bought it at to like $12 billion. So he's a great owner, but I think he needs to hand off the reins as GM.
Yeah, exactly. Just as far as but as an owner, he's like, no, I can do this too. It's like, no, you can't.
I'll run the whole thing, but
yeah, it's like
a lot of work.
There's a reason people get trained to do stuff like this. So
exactly.
All right. And then let me ask you this. As you go through life, who is someone or are some people that you hold up as examples and say, man, if I can live life like him or her, I'm going to consider myself a success?
Probably my grandpa and my dad.
All right. What is it about them?
Well, my dad's been in the military for like 20-something years, and then my grandpa's always out there trying to help everybody else besides himself. Like, he'll make sure everybody else in our family's fed before he is, like all that sort of thing. So I just think they're both super selfless individuals, and if I can live like that, I'd be great.
All right. So your dad's still in the military?
Yeah, he's still going strong.
So Army National Guard or Air National Guard or?
Army National Guard. He's Warrant Officer 3, I think, at this point.
Really? Oh, that is so cool. My daughter, she now lives in North Carolina, moved down there last year. She just started classes to become a warrant officer, and that's been.
Yeah, I think he's got to go back to school next year in like January or something. I think he's going to try and get another promotion. Well,
because the way I've heard it, and this is from my daughter, but while you don't get the title, you get to be warrant officer level 4 or 5. It's almost like being a lieutenant colonel. You have that kind of. That is awesome. Well, definitely understand why he's part of that. So that is great. Now, any interest on your part in joining the military or the National Guard or anything?
I don't think so.
Well, it takes it's not for everybody. I was going to say, especially, you have to have that mindset. And if it's not
Yep.
there, it's not there, So, nope. I didn't, I didn't join the military, but my daughter did. My dad did. So that is awesome. Well, tell your dad thank you. Really appreciate his service. One of the great things I get to do is interview veterans. So, on a monthly basis. So that is awesome. Well, it seems like you have some pretty good role models right at home there. So glad. It's always good when some of your best examples can be right there, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm going to circle back. We're going to talk a little baseball here, and then we'll touch on football too because you're heading into your senior year. But first, as you head into your senior year, what do you think in the future holds for you? Where would you like to go to school? What would you like to do?
I want to play baseball at somewhere. I don't know where yet. Don't even have a clue, but just play baseball somewhere.
All right. Are they starting to reach out a little bit?
Yeah, I'm starting to talk to a couple of coaches, but slowly. Just get through the season first. Yeah. They're all kind of wrapping up their seasons too, and still getting their seniors.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk about this season. Then we'll talk about the summer, your summer plans, and next year as well. So this season, the team is having a lot of success. Were you guys expecting to be as good as you are coming into this year?
I think that we weren't expecting to be this good, but we always knew that we were going to be a competitive team and be able to beat anybody. I just think that we lost like 7 starters from last year, so it's incredibly hard to replace that. But everybody's kind of stepped up in their own way and just shined their own way. And, it's been great. It's been really fun.
Well, and you guys have had some amazing success, but it doesn't feel like it's just one thing. It's not just, we are throwing shutouts and this or that, or we're just scoring 15 runs. It feels like every game it's something different that's leading to a victory. How refreshing is that as a player, knowing that, okay, as a pitcher, maybe if I don't have it, we're still going to get some runs, and that has to make you feel comfortable. But then as a batter too, man, we're there to help step up for the pitcher. What kind of comfort level is that for you guys as a team?
I just think whenever we get behind, we're obviously not content. Even with the lead, we're not content at all. But even when we're behind, we're not panicking. We know we got the guys that can string together 5-6 run innings, which we have this year. And even if we're going into a last inning with down three, we know that we can score 3. So as long as we give ourselves a chance at the end of the game, that's all it takes.
Well, and the 2 losses on the season, not bad losses at all. No. To really good teams in Lennox and Freeman Canastota Marion, and the Freeman Canastota Marion game was 5-4. So one of those that was right there for you as well. As you head into these final few weeks of the season, what are some of the goals you guys have?
Well, we got a big one tonight against Bonholm. I think they're the 3 in our region right now. So if we beat them, I think that we pretty much lock up home field advantage in the region tournament, which would be great. And then another one on Wednesday against Tri-County, which we had a little bit of problems with when we played them the first time. I think we were down 4-5 at some point. And then we came back and ended up winning 18-5, which speaks to how we can put up runs whenever we need to. But and then I think we start regions next week, so one game at a time then, and just keep building.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be amazing. And so, you have that season, and then what does your summer hold? Do you play in the area, or do you play on a club team or a traveling team in the summer?
I play for Sanford and Sioux Falls.
And what's that experience like? Does that kind of expose you to a few different players and maybe to a few more eyes?
Yeah, I've built quite a good amount of friendships through that. I think there's 30 kids probably in Sioux Falls that I know just from baseball, and I could have a good conversation with, that sort of thing. And then the coaches have been amazing throughout. It's just kind of a fun switch up where it's every weekend there's a new goal versus the season long goals when you're trying to reach a state tournament. And then Sanford, it's weekend based tournaments every weekend. You go travel somewhere, and then you spend pretty much the whole weekend with your team bonding and having fun. Last year, I think we went to a Royals game and just fun stuff every weekend.
All right. Well, excellent. And then, of course, after the summer, you have your senior year. Looking forward to football and some of that. And then what are you looking to study when you do go to college?
Probably just a business degree of some sort. I don't really know yet.
Okay. All right. And, before I let you go, 20 years from now, where would you like to see yourself? Doing what? Maybe where you're doing it? What are you thinking?
Probably just have a couple of kids and a wife, a good family, and then making a decent amount of money to be able to provide for my kids. I don't really know how, but just something along those lines.
Hey, you know what? Those are definitely worthwhile goals. Well, Nolan, hey, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. Really appreciate it. Congratulations on all of the success that you're having this year. It's great to see, and best of luck with the rest of this season. Best of luck with the summer program, and best of luck heading into your senior year, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Hey, my pleasure. You have yourself a great day, okay?
You as well.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
Bye-bye. That was Nolan Nygren of the Vermillion. I'm just going to say Vermillion Tanagers baseball. They're 13-2 on the season. They are on top of District 5 ahead of Dakota Valley. Dakota Valley 7-4 seed points. Vermillion's almost up by over 1.8, so that's pretty good. 43.73 to 41.9, followed by Canton, Beersford, Tri-County, and EPJ. So a lot of success going on there for Vermillion, and Nolan, a big part of that, both pitching, batting, playing defense. And so best of luck to him and to Vermillion as they continue the rest of the season. All right, we'll be back with more. And this Tanager Talk, if you'd like to be a sponsor of it, just give me a call, 605-661-5858. I would do an intro with you, an outro. We'd have an ad running for you after this. And, that's what we would do. All right, we'll be back with more. This is At the Mic with Michael Schumacher, brought to you by JR's Oasis. More than a fuel station, more than a convenience store. It's your one-stop travel shop on Fox Sports Radio.